The children that I am fortunate enough to coach have been directly impacted by the Dan Kelly Foundation.
Dan Kelly was my husband of 35 years and the father of our children, Lauren, Danny, and Jack. He was a coach, a mentor, and a police officer here in town. We started the Dan Kelly Foundation to carry on Dan's fun, loving legacy of mentoring and coaching kids and his passion for sports.
I met Dan Kelly in kindergarten. And if you met Dan Kelly, you've been met. Dan was a no-nonsense kind of coach. He got the best out of the kids, and the kids all loved playing for Dan. He had that sort of coaching magic that all coaches look for.
He coached youth teams even before we had our own children. He was the big kid on the block, and people would laugh because the young kids in the neighborhood would come ring the doorbell to see if he was around to play pickup. He also felt very strongly about the importance of sports in a child's life. Sports, as we know, builds self-esteem, instills confidence, it teaches teamwork and healthy competition, but also teaches you how to deal with losses and with triumphs in a very graceful way.
The most important thing to Dan was not that you win or lose. It is that you just play the sport. When Dan was a police officer, he secured a grant for middle school hockey so that no kid would pay for middle school hockey.
The Foundation's mission is to help kids thrive through sporting opportunities, and this fits perfectly with who Dan was and brings the joy and opportunities of sports to all kids.
The work the foundation does for the local community is definitely very important. Through donations, we were able to get some equipment that we were able to utilize in our program in the summertime. It's a great resource to have. It's a really good foundation that's helping us help kids.
In our very short 2 years, we're so proud to talk about the impact our foundation has had. Two in particular that come to mind is one, a young family. Parent was dealing with cancer. And as we know, going through cancer treatment can be very expensive. Our foundation sponsored summer camp for two of these children while the dad was going through cancer treatment. Our foundation is built on the understanding of bringing sports to all kids regardless of their finances, skill level, or social background.
We also gave a grant to the Dallin School for a program called PlayWorks. This program was developed nationwide to help children socialize better on the playground. Since COVID, elementary school children are really struggling psychologically to interact with each other. And this is what PlayWorks does. It brings children together in an organized way out on the playground. This model has had such success that it's now become a model at other schools in Arlington.
The foundation directly impacts me because it's carrying on his spirit and it's allowing his legacy to kind of live on through the foundation, which is, I think, a goal of the foundation. So I think it's definitely doing that now, and it's helping me as a volunteer coach in this community right now.
The success of the Dan Kelly Foundation really is because of all of our supporters that have given their time and made donations to the foundation to allow us to make this big impact, and we are enormously grateful for those sponsors. We together are making an impact on children's lives.